Like, I think that we need to be more comfortable, almost embrace mistake making. And I think that's really something that like I try to work on in my family, with my own kids. I try to work on with schools that we're working with and my own staff, right? We all make mistakes. And that's just a part of moving this thing forward. And I wrote this down, but the mistake making is learned. It is. There's no learning without mistake making. It's just sort of, you already knew it. So it's not learning. It's doing the thing that you know how to do. And so when I think about like, how do we operationalize that is it's really important that we sort of recognize it's scary for adults to admit that they made a mistake. It's embarrassing. We have high expectations of ourselves as parents, as colleagues, as employees of a school or school district. And really normalizing mistake making comes from the top. And I think this is like important for your people in particular, superintendents, districts to recognize. If you don't share your own mistakes, like how can we expect other people to do that, right? We largely learn by seeing other people do it. And so one of the practices that we have and we operate off of this is sort of accountability circle, which is just share a time when you were disrespectful to a kid, share a time when you were unsafe, share a time when you were not engaged, simple stuff. We're not talking about the time that you hit your kid in the Walmart parking lot. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the small things. When you were dismissive, minimized the employee complaints, when you ignored or forgot about an email that was supposed to go out to parents or to a staff member. Like it took me 2 days instead of 1 day. All that kind of those small things are essential that we say out loud. And when I do relationship building circles or accountability circles, the facilitator, oftentimes the leader in that room, asks the question and then offers the answer. So I don't ask my teachers to go say, hey, all you need to talk about a time when you'd made a mistake. And
right. Fail fast. You begin. I'll just listen and judge.
Yeah. Right. What kind of example is that? Right. And so again, that goes back to that first question, which is like, how do you build a culture of accountability in the school? Yeah, we have a culture of accountability with our staff. And accountability doesn't mean like you're in trouble, right? Accountability means, hey, I see I made a mistake. And so that imperfect leader for me is, yeah, we just gotta embrace it. Embrace the suck, embrace the embarrassment, embrace the accountability and the sort of public nature of making mistakes. And, no one wants to, I think I operate from the assumption that people want to do well, right?